What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. So it's Saturday and I'm back with another What Sold. And the category this week is shoes. Used shoes is a big market, and you can make some decent money by buying them in thrift stores and reselling them on eBay, Poshmark, and other websites. So I'm going to pop them up on the screen. I'll tell you what I paid for them, where I got them, how long they took to sell, what they sold for, and my approximate net profit. And I say it all the time, and I'll say it again, you need to focus mainly on what the item is selling for and what the item is, because my buy costs are going to be different than yours, so that's going to change the outcome of your net profit. So focus on the brand, the item, and focus on what it's selling for. So let's get started. Alright, first item up is a pair of New Balance. These are Fresh Foam Lav, L-A-V. They were tennis shoes. I got this from my source, so I paid $0. They took 1 month to sell, sold for $41.75 plus $10 shipping, and netted roughly $35. So New Balance is a good brand. Not all their lines are going to be good, so always run your comps. Next up is a really good brand for running shoes, Brooks. These are men's Ghost 10, size 11. They took 3 weeks to sell. I paid $8 for these at Goodwill. Sold for $28.75 plus $8 shipping, and netted roughly $16. Okay, here's a pair of Adidas basketball shoes. They're called GeoFit Crazy Explosive in a green and white. I paid $0 for these. I got these from a source. Did I get a lot of free items for? I'm sure you heard me mention it before. These sold in 2 weeks on Poshmark for $25, and I netted $20. Alright, here's another great brand. Always keep an eye out for Doc Martens. Typically they make boots. This was a pair of Bonnie was the line in a burgundy canvas. These were women's size 11 or men's 10. They're kind of a unisex shoe. Paid $8 for these at a Goodwill. They sold within 1 week. I took an offer on eBay for $40 plus $12 shipping, and netted roughly $27. Okay, here's something I'm always keeping an eye out for. Cycling shoes. The brand is City, S-I-D-I. I found these at the Goodwill bins, and these were in mint condition. Very nice, very clean. So it goes by weight, so I paid roughly about $2 for these. They sold in 1 month. Took an offer on Poshmark for $45, and I netted roughly $35. Okay, here's something else that is a great money maker. Golf shoes. These I'm always also on the lookout for. This was a pair of Adidas Tour 360 in a men's 11.5. I got these at the Goodwill bins in mint condition. I couldn't believe how good they were for being at the bins. So I paid about $3 if it goes by weight. Took about 1 month to sell. Sold for $57.75 plus 10 shipping, and I netted roughly $45. Okay, here's another pair of golf shoes. These are Nike Zoom Trophies in a men's size 13. These I got from my source, so I paid $0 for them. They took 3 weeks to sell. Sold on Poshmark for $25, and I netted $20. One more pair of golf shoes. Summer's over, it's September, and I sold 3 pairs of golf shoes. So people travel, some parts of the country it's always warm. So list your seasonal items all the time. This is a pair of FootJoy Dry Joys Optiflex in a white and brown, men's size 12. Paid $8 for these at Goodwill. Took 1 week to sell. Sold for $52.75 plus 8 shipping, and netted about $35. Alright, some more running shoes. These are Asics Gel Venture 6 in a men's size 9. I paid $8 for these at Goodwill. Yes, my Goodwill is kind of expensive. $8 is pretty much the lowest you're going to get a decent shoe for. Typically they go $10 or $15. But once in a while they mismark them and you can get it for $8. Took 2 months to sell. Sold for $27.75 plus $8 shipping, and I netted about $14. Okay, here's a great brand, Merrell. They make a lot of different styles of shoes, hiking, trail running, etc. These were called Agility Fusion Flex in a men's 11.5. I paid $8 for these at Goodwill. They sold in 5 days, sold for $23.75 plus 8 shipping, and netted roughly $12. Okay, here's another pair of Merrells, also found at the Goodwill. These are gray hiking trail Vibram soles, size women's a 9.5. These I paid $6 for, so these are ones that are kind of lower. Sold in 2 weeks, $23.75 plus 8 shipping, and made about $13. Alright, here's a pair of sandals you should always keep an eye out for. These sell fast and for decent money. Chacos. They're such a plain looking shoe, but they're very popular. I got these at the Goodwill bins, so I paid about $2 by weight. They were in very good condition. They sold in 3 days. As you can see by the picture, I used that in one of my videos. That's why it's on there. I took an offer on Poshmark for $24, and I netted about $19. So keep an eye out for Chacos. Here's another pair of cycling shoes. This is the Nike brand. These are Lance Armstrongs. 10.2 was the model number, in a men's 8.5. These I paid about $2 for because I found these at the Goodwill bins also. They were in very good condition, except they had a pretty good gouge, like the surface material was rubbed right off on the inner side of the toe. Put that in my description, and someone didn't seem to mind. Because these are functional shoes. Typically, something like this, as long as it's, if it's cosmetic and it functions as it should, people don't care. It's not like it's a fancy, a nice white shoe that someone's going to wear with a pair of jeans or something. So this is a functional shoe. That scrape on the material didn't matter. So I got these for about $2 at the Goodwill bins. They sold in 1 week, $32.75 plus $8 shipping, and netted about $25. Okay, here's more of a dress shoe, which I don't really do too much of. This is Cole Haan 0 Grand, an Oxford wingtip in a blue suede, men's size 11. I got these at the regular Goodwill for $8. They took about a month and a half to sell. They sold for $32.75 plus $10 shipping, and I netted about $19. And lastly, another pair of running shoes. Decent brand, Asics. Of course, always run your comps. Like I say, some are good, some are not. This is Asics Gel Exalt 2, women's size 9. I got these at the Goodwill bins also, so I paid about $2 for them by weight. Took 3 weeks to sell. I took an offer on Poshmark for $22, and I netted about $15. Alright, so that's 15 pairs of shoes that sold for me in about the past month. So, out of the 15, my total buy cost was $65. After fees and recouping my buy cost, I netted approximately $350. Out of the 15, 5 sold in a week or less, 8 sold between 1 week and 1 month, and 2 took longer than a month. So that's pretty good. So like I said, used shoes are surprisingly a very strong market. You always want to look at condition, always run your comps, but there's definitely money to be made if the price is right. So I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.